Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. So as I said in one of my previous videos, don't remember exactly which one, whenever I open up my web browser and go to Google, I've been seeing these little news articles underneath the search bar. And for some reason, all the news articles I see on that section are all related to food and drinks that are coming out. Probably because I record these videos with my phone and my phone is always listening, just like everyone else's phone is always listening to everything they say. And I'm probably seeing these as a targeted ad type of thing, except they're news articles instead of ads. So most likely my phone is like, hey, this guy likes food and drink. Let's just bombard him with all these different articles about new upcoming food and drink. Okay, cool. I do this show. It helps me keep up on what's new coming out so I don't constantly have to go to the store to find new stuff. But long story short, that's how I discovered today's product. I probably would have eventually discovered it on my own going to and from the stores, but I did first hear about it in one of those little news blurbs. And today's product is not just one item, but it's actually two. They are the same, but they're different flavors of the same product. So let me introduce you to those now. These are the newest flavor mixture from our friends over at Reese's. We've done all the different big cups where they put different things inside of them: potato chips, chocolate chips, caramel, hot fudge, so on and so forth. And the newest product that they came up with is what we're doing today. And these are Reese's Peanut Butter and Jelly Big Cups. So Reese's obviously already come with peanut butter inside of them. That's why they're Reese's. They're peanut butter inside of chocolate. Now we're adding jelly to the peanut butter and the chocolate because peanut butter and jelly go together. We have two different flavors here. This one in the pink wrapper is strawberry flavored jelly, and this one in the purple wrapper is grape jelly. So a little bit back, I did the peanut butter and jelly flavored M&Ms, and I commented that I wasn't sure how it would feel if the jelly inside of those was grape. And I didn't have to worry about that because it ended up being strawberry, but now we get to try grape and strawberry both and see exactly how each different flavor of jelly will mix with peanut butter and chocolate. So, which way am I doing these? I have a feeling I'm going to like strawberry and maybe not like grape so much. So do I want to do the one I'm probably not going to like first and save the one that I do like for second? Or should we do the one I think I'm going to like first and then do the one I'm not going to like second so I get the better reaction? Because I feel like I'm just going to say this one tastes similar to the M&Ms and I like it because it's strawberry, but then when I get to this one, I might actually have more of a reaction to this one because it might be a more off-putting flavor than the strawberry. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the strawberry one first, then the grape one. So we're going to set the grape one aside for a second. And we are going to tear into our strawberry Reese's Peanut Butter and Jelly Big Cups. So it did take me a while to find both of these. While I was on vacation, I did go into a store and I did see the strawberry ones, but they didn't have the grape one. Well, I want to get both of them, so I know that this store has the strawberry. I'll go around and see if I can find the strawberry and grape within the same store. If I can only find grape at another store, then I know I can always come back here and get strawberry. So I hunted around a couple other stores, didn't find the grape anywhere else except at Walmart, where they had both strawberry and grape, but they had them in the big like 12 pack of Reese's cups. And I said, well, I don't want to get a big 12 pack of them and end up not liking them, but if that's the only way I can find the grape, then that's what I'll do. So I held off on that one, went around to a couple other stores, and eventually found both flavors in a 4-pack. So it was like 4 of the normal 2-packs, so you get 8 of each. And I said, well, that's better than getting the 12-pack, but again, I don't want to buy more than what I'm going to want to try, because if I don't like one of the flavors, I don't want to feel like I wasted my money buying them in bulk. So I said, well, I can always just get the 4-pack of the grape one, even though I'm guessing that's probably going to be the one that I don't like, and I can just go get the single of the strawberry from the other store and save myself a little bit of money. And I said, well, I'm still on vacation. I don't want them sitting in the car for another 2 weeks until I leave because they'll get all melted. So I'll wait till it's closer to the day that I actually leave town. So I got close to the day I was going to leave town. I stopped back at the store where I was just going to get the single strawberry, and they had strawberry and grape both back in stock. So I just got them both there and saved myself the trip and the money going back to the other store. And as I did say, I would probably have discovered these naturally anyway because I stopped at a store the other day to get some groceries, walked up to the counter, and they had the 2 packs of the strawberry ones, but they did not have the grape one. Went into another store a couple days before that. They had a display case for both of these, but inside of them was just regular Reese's. So I was like, okay, you got the marketing for it, but none of the actual product. So yeah, it's a good thing I bought both of them before I came back home. It was almost a day-long drive, so these did sit in my car for about a day, but I do have air conditioning in my new car. So hopefully they didn't get too melted, and I've had them in the fridge since I got home until now when I'm doing the video. So they should be okay, but they might have been melted a little bit. So if I take this out and it's a little odd-shaped, that's why, because it was in my car while I was driving home. All right. So enough backstory. Let's open this up and see what we think of the Reese's Peanut Butter and Jelly Big Cup. Now, I did get this in the big cup because, again, I feel like the big cups are better balanced for adding additional flavors versus the normal 2-pack. And so far, these jelly ones are the only ones I've actually seen in the normal 2-packs. Everything else, like the caramel, the hot fudge, the potato chip one, the chocolate chip one, those have all been only in big cup, but the peanut butter and jelly ones are available in the normal 2-packs. But I'm sticking with the big cup because, like I said, I feel like I'll get the better mixture of peanut butter to jelly ratio out of a big cup. So we have our big cup out, and again, this is the strawberry one. So we're going to set our wrapper aside, and it didn't melt too badly. It's still 100% intact. Let's take off the outer wrapper and set that aside. Now, I will say, as soon as I opened up the package, I immediately got a whiff of strawberry jelly, and I did notice as I took this out, there's this little divot in the very top, so I'm guessing that's where the jelly is inserted. But anyway, let's give it a proper smell test and see what we think. Mostly just smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup. I do get a very faint hint of strawberry, but not much. I got it more when I first opened up the pack versus when I just smell it flat out. It is there though, so there is a strawberry scent to it. But other than that, it mostly just smells like regular Reese's peanut butter cup. All right, so now the smell test out of the way, let's take a bite and see what we think. Cheers. So kind of the same thing that happened with the chocolate lava one that I did last time. One, all the jam is at the bottom, not in the divot at the top. And looking at it, it looks like a very thin layer versus the amount of peanut butter that's in it. So I'm not really getting a good mix of the two. For the most part, it tastes like I'm just eating a regular Reese's peanut butter cup, but there is a bit of a strawberry jelly aftertaste. As far as how it mixes with the peanut butter, obviously it tastes like peanut butter and jelly. How it mixes with the chocolate, well, like I said in the M&M video, we do have chocolate covered strawberries as a regular thing for Valentine's Day, so those two flavors I kind of figured would go good together. This corner looks like it has a bit more of the jelly in it, so I'm going to take another bite of this one and just see if I get a better blend. A little bit. Like I got an actual gob of the jelly on my tongue that time, so I was able to taste it. But for the most part, the peanut butter and chocolate of the Reese's just kind of quickly absorb it and make it almost undetectable. Now I might actually be curious to try these in the regular packs, just because, as I said, with the big cups, they do tend to double the amount of peanut butter, which that seems to work for some of the ingredients they put into the cups. But for the jelly, I would almost want less peanut butter so the jelly is more pronounced. So I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon, but at some point I probably will try these in the regular size and see if it has a better blend or not. But for the most part, the jelly, you get a little bit of the flavor, a little bit of the smell, but for the most part it's heavily masked by the peanut butter and chocolate, and it just kind of gets drowned out in the overall scheme of it. Kind of worried that that's what's also going to happen with the grape one, but then again, I am getting a little bit of strawberry jelly aftertaste. So again, grape with chocolate might not go over as well as people would like, at least not for me, but we're going to try that one next and find out. All right, so that was the strawberry Reese's peanut butter and jelly big cup. So now we're going to try the grape flavored Reese's and see if we like it better or worse than the other one, or if it's the same and the peanut butter and chocolate override the jelly flavor and we get nothing out of it. So let's pop this one open. Set our wrapper aside. Same little divot in the top. Take off our outer wrapper here. Set that aside. And here we go. Now let's give this one a smell test and see if it smells like grape jelly. Here we go. I don't get any jelly smell out of that one at all. That's just like straight peanut butter and chocolate. It has a slightly odd smell to it, but it's not grape jelly. It almost smells a bit more like dark chocolate than milk chocolate, but looking at it, it is still milk chocolate. But it has that slightly more bitter smell that a dark chocolate would have, or like a bittersweet type of chocolate. Yeah, not getting any grape out of it at all. All right, so let's take a bite and see if it tastes better than it smells. Cheers. Okay, so I'm not getting any grape flavor out of that at all. The difference between this one and the strawberry one is I could actually distinguish that there was jelly in this one. Like I could feel the jelly mixing in with the peanut butter as it swirled around my tongue. But the jelly itself has no actual flavor to it. Like not even as an aftertaste. Like on the other one, I got the strawberry aftertaste. This one, I'm not getting anything. It's like, oh, I ate something that was gelled, but it just tastes like peanut butter and chocolate. I know I said the other one tasted like peanut butter and chocolate as well, but at least that one had the aftertaste. This one has nothing. Let's try a bite with a little bit more of the grape jelly in it, because I do see the grape jelly, and see if we can get a more distinct taste. Yeah, not really. If there is a grape flavor there, it's very, very faint. Like I can see that there is grape jelly here because it's oozing out of the thing. And I can feel the gel on my tongue and I can feel it in the mix, but I'm getting absolutely no flavor out of this one at all. Like I said, if it is there, it's very, very faint. And maybe that is by design. Maybe they knew grape and peanut butter and chocolate wouldn't go well together. So they're like, well, we'll just put something purple colored in there, but we'll leave the flavoring out of it. But that could just be my taste buds. Maybe you guys taste it and it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely grape jelly. I'm not getting it. I know there's some type of jelly in there. I'm just getting absolutely no flavor from it whatsoever. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about these two. Again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are in the description. Ring the bell. I think it's over here. Make sure you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, cheers.